Welcome to the microwave homework. Your champions are Logan, Tanvie, and John. I'm Logan, and this is our slide deck for the microwave homework. The first thing you need to know about the microwave homework is that there is no control flow allowed at all. Control flow includes, but is not limited to, conditionals, including if, else-ifs, else, match and case statements, throw, try, catch, and finally, which can be used to simulate conditionals. You can't use any loops, so no for loops, no while loops, no do while loops, no if loops. And you can't use any way of directly simulating conditionals or loops that's against the spirit of the assignment. So if you take advantage of short circuit evaluations, your code won't be run. So anything that's against the spirit of the assignment, so you want to do it in such a way that you're not using any conditionals, even if they are technically allowed. You should be, in order to be getting around conditionals, loops, short circuit evaluations, you should be looking into state variables and state diagrams. There's a lot of online resources that can be able to help you there, and all of the TAs are capable of helping you with that kind of stuff. So microwave is a object-oriented programming assignment that looks like this. We can do things like add 53 seconds to the microwave. We can add 53 seconds to the microwave, which will start where it says cooking for 53 seconds at power level 100. We can stop it by clearing it. We can add 30 seconds to the microwave and start it. We can open the door. We can close the door. We can switch the power level to something different. So it's now 80. We can use the popcorn timer. We can use the popcorn timer after we clear it, and we can set the cook time for different times. So it'll cook for a certain amount of seconds. It automatically defaults the power level to 100, and you need to clear it in between your selections. Next. Okay. The API methods that will be called by the GUI and that you'll need to use in your tests are going to be current instructions, which returns an instructions object, door open, which returns a Boolean based on if the door is open or not, open door, which will open the door, close door, which closes the door, start pressed, which tells you when the start button has been pressed, power level pressed does the same as start pressed but for the power level, cook time pressed does the same thing but for cook time, 30 seconds pressed will do what you needed to do for 30 seconds, popcorn pressed, clear pressed, number pressed, etc. All of these methods you will need to use for your test suites. You don't need to super worry about them being called from the GUI. The three objectives for this homework are not like the objectives for the last homework, and they're not like the objectives that you're going to see for the rest of the homeworks for the year. There is no is collision and then, or is rhyme sounds and then find rhymes. In order to get the functionality for the homework, you basically have to do the whole thing. The three objectives are just three specific pieces of the homework that you should test for. So the three things being cook time, power level, and literally the rest of the homework. You should be making sure that you're specifically testing for cook time and power level, though, as they're objectives 1 and 2. So just some tips to succeed. You should be starting early. When you listen to this video, it should be hopefully before the Friday it's due. You should be going to office hours. You should be going to review sessions, anything like that, in order to help you understand states better. We understand that they're a little confusing the first couple of times, but you'll get used to them really quickly. You want to practice your state diagrams, whether that's like on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard or something, but it's easier to draw them. Speaking of state diagrams, I recommend using a whiteboard to map out all possible paths that can happen from any given state. So if you're in one state, what could possibly happen from this point? And just when you're looking up sources online, be careful and make sure to cite them, at least in your code. Always ask a TA to double check the validity of your sources, and we'll tell you without any violation whether that it would be considered academic integrity in order to use that source. You'll never get in trouble if you ask a TA if a source is valid. And as always, good luck.